I'm Glamtasm, and this is Cats and Comics and Rock and Roll number 4. With me today is Lilac, aka Nom Nom, one of the wonderful rescue kittens from Perchance Rescue. So, this week I'm going to be talking about comics. First comic up is Airboy number 1 by James Robinson and Greg Hinkle. This comic is the metal machine music of comic books. It's a long-awaited comic. I first heard about it about a year and a half ago, and it finally came out last week. So what this is a reboot of Airboy, and Robinson had been tapped to write it. But James Robinson doesn't like being the go-to boy for Golden Age comics, and it kind of sparks a full-on creative identity crisis with him. Along with designated artist Greg Hinkle, they embark on a Hunter S. Thompson-esque journey through San Francisco's underground while they search for inspiration on what to do with this comic remake and how to best bring Airboy to the modern comic book reader. The book is a seamless blend of fiction and reality. It's done in an utterly surreal manner that could also be, for many, considered just another night in San Francisco's underground. Robinson isn't afraid to get ugly, and Hinkle does a superlative job of conveying all of the seedy details. Archie 666 is mostly another madcap Archie adventure taking place in Riverdale High. Save it's the last Archie adventure before the summer's upcoming reboot. There's one poignant moment in which Kevin Keller says something to the effect of Archie is the kind of guy who would take a bullet for a friend. That's kind of some heartbreaking foreshadowing, but other than that, it's a good but not really outstanding Archie comic. I haven't decided yet if I like the new Midnighter comic. Number 1 came out this past week. Don't get me wrong, I adore Midnighter, and I think he's best and most interesting, though, when he's with Apollo, because it's their deep love and their interaction as partners that make both characters so unique. It's a shame that DC doesn't recognize this about them or about some of their other long-term relationship characters. That said, I wouldn't mind reading a Midnighter Catman dalliance. Are you listening, Gail Simone? Finally, there's Wicked+Divine number 11. If you've not seen it, this is a gorgeous book about deities, fame, rock and roll, and how it affects, saves, and sometimes destroys people's lives. In the words of Lou Reed, her life was saved by rock and roll. That's 2 Lou Reed references this time, by the way. Sadly, this issue gets brutal as consequences and betrayal come unexpectedly. You want fame? Well, fame costs. This series is a bit of this decade's Invisibles and is thoroughly worth reading and then rereading. That's it for this week's Cats and Comics and Rock and Roll. Next week, we'll be talking about Defiance because Stama, I live for Stama. All right, thanks a lot. Bye. Bye, Lilac. Bye.